Hello and welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd and you are watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I've got some breaking news coming out here for you. We have once again another major warning coming out from the United States that there is a potential for terror attacks on U.S. soil very soon or sometime soon due to the southern border being wide open and has been for several years now. So we all know if you live in the United States, the Biden administration has border policies set to allow thousands upon thousands and now millions of people over the last few years that have poured into the country and continue pouring over the border right now in Texas, Arizona, California. So this is obviously a big deal. And there's been multiple reports coming out on this that there could be possible terror attacks inside the country because many of the people that are coming in are not vetted. We don't know who they are. There's a lot of people who just slip right through undetected, and the Border Patrol doesn't even catch them, and they come right into the country. So, a U.S. official's warning about this once again that ISIS actually could plan a terror attack inside the United States due to the border being open. They could exploit this. And we just had a week or two ago, there was a major terror attack inside of Moscow or near Moscow in Russia at the Crocus City Hall. I did several reports on that. And supposedly ISIS could be planning a major attack inside the United States or maybe in Europe. We also had Emmanuel Macron, the president of France, announcing a larger police presence due to potential terror attacks from ISIS, and that he had intelligence proving that ISIS was planning attacks inside of France. So ISIS could be planning some sort of terror attack operation in either some like a Western country, maybe the United States or Europe. So first, I want to show you a video here of Senator Marco Rubio from Florida, and he's talking about this on Fox News. Just a quick 30-second clip. Let's take a look at this, and we'll go over it.
This way, if you're ISIS, you want to attack the United States, you say, hey, we got to get 10 people in there to do an attack. Well, it's easy. Let's just send them across the southern border. We already traffic people for money. Let's just stick 10 of them in there with fake passports. You can buy passports. There's like dozens of countries that you can buy a document that says you're so-and-so, and it's an official government document you bribe somebody for. Now you're inside of America. And it only took 4 people to do what they did in Moscow. We've had 9 million something people that have entered this country unlawfully and illegally. It only takes 4 to do this kind of carnage. But this way, if you're ISIS, you want to attack the United States.
Okay, so as you can see here, what he's stating here is very true and could potentially happen here. It's not that hard for them to get fake passports. They could just come into the country. And imagine, too, if they just slip right through the border, undetected, like many people. They call them gotaways. And they could already be here in the United States, okay? And there's a very big potential here. We could see something like what happened in Moscow. And imagine if it only took 4 people to commit this terrible terrorist act near Moscow at the Crocus City Hall. It only took 4 people to kill 143, I think we were up to, was the latest numbers there. 143 people that were killed during that event. Imagine if there was just 10 or 20. Okay, let's maybe 30 or even 50, let's say on the high end 50 or so, that were committed to some sort of terrorist attack. This could be a massive attack, much larger than what we have seen, like what happened here in Moscow, okay? So, obviously, the threats are real, and I just want you to see that. I want you to understand that what Senator Marco Rubio said there is very true, and it could happen. So I wanted to bring this to your attention. I also have an article here. This is off of New York Post, okay? ISIS-K could slip through U.S. border and carry out Moscow-style attack, U.S. official warns. It says here, ISIS-K terrorists could cross America's porous borders and carry out an attack like the Moscow's concert hall mass shooting that killed 143 people, a U.S. counterterrorism official and experts warned. The ultra-violent offshoot of the Islamic State terror group is growing bolder, and its members may try to take advantage of the chaos at the U.S.-Mexico border and seek out a bigger target, a current federal official told the Post, speaking on condition of anonymity. Any attack on U.S. soil is definitely a possibility, said the source. It would certainly send a message. And it continues on to say here, with more than 256,000 migrant encounters recorded at the southern border in February and an unknown number of gotaways who slipped through unnoticed, The official said ISIS-K operatives could slip through undetected. Yeah, they probably already have if that's their plan is to try to get in here. Why would they even bother going to get passports if they can just run right through the border if it's really that easy for people to do that? The concern is only exacerbated by the sharp rise of encounters with suspects on the FBI terror watch list at the border in recent years. So here's kind of like a picture of some migrants that are trying to come into the country. And there's been lots of reports, lots of videos, and everything that a lot of people think that these are just Hispanics coming in or people from Mexico, and it's not. These are people from all over the world. I think even Senator Marco Rubio said that in an interview one time, or it may have been another senator or something, that they were seeing people coming in. They were seeing all kinds of people from the Middle East, people from Africa, okay, all over the world. It's not just people from Central America and South America, in Mexico. It's much broader than that. In 2021, Customs and Border Patrol agents stopped 15 suspected terrorists at the southern border within the following year, seeing a dramatic spike of 98 suspects caught. Last year, a total of 169 terror suspects were halted at the southern border, and since last October, 69 further suspects have been caught trying to sneak through the border. Potentially hundreds of people from the countries where ISIS-K is actively recruiting are believed to be crossing the border each year. We are taking the threat of domestic ISIS-K attack very seriously, the counterterrorism official said. They hate us and everything we stand for, and they're bold and they're always looking for targets. Here's some more pictures here from the border. There's some National Guard there guarding this fence here. So while most of experts say ISIS-K is more likely to target Europe because of its proximity to the group's base of operations, the U.S. borders, both in north and south, present a substantial terror risk. The open border is a huge concern for terrorists entering the U.S. in light of attacks in Moscow. Morgan Lorette, a former U.S. Army captain and Blackwater contractor, said in a statement to the Post, "It's only going to take a few of them to get armed and attack a large event such as a concert, baseball game, Times Square in New York City to bring terrorism to U.S. soil," he added. Lorette also noted that ISIS-K members behind the Moscow attack were from Tajikistan, am I saying that right? Tajikistan, a Central Asian nation where the terror group has been gaining support. The March 22 attack on the Crocus City Hall music venue in Moscow was the deadliest terror attack in Europe in 20 years. 4 terrorists sprayed gunfire and lobbed Molotov cocktails into a sold-out concert. So real quick, too, regarding these members from Tajikistan, I did see as well, there's some reports also that apparently right now Russia is starting to launch a mass deportation campaign on Muslims, okay? They're starting to deport many Muslims out of the country due to this attack that just happened at the Crocus City Hall. I'm assuming to protect their country and remove potential people that could be causing another attack, because there are reports as well that ISIS may be planning a second attack inside of Moscow. So ISIS-K has also claimed responsibility for twin suicide bombings in Iran on January 3rd at a memorial marking the anniversary of the U.S. assassination of Iranian General Qasem Soleimani. The group is also behind the attack at the Kabul airport during the chaotic U.S. evacuation of Afghanistan, during which 183 people, including 13 American service members, were killed. The Russia attack was a success for them, U.S. officials said, so they're going to look for something bigger. So look at that right there. That's huge, huge news right there. If they're looking for something bigger, my guess would be that United States would be one of the top places that they would want to attack if they wanted to inflict some sort of real terror and do real damage to a country. It would probably be the United States. So yeah, I just wanted to share this with you. There's more information here. I will definitely cite this. I'm not going to read the whole article because it's very long, but I just wanted to give you the pieces of it that were very important regarding this U.S. official that was talking about this attack, because obviously, like I said, this is a real threat, and it has been for some time. Okay, this is not the first time that reports like this have come out. Christopher Wray, the FBI director, has come out numerous times and said that they were watching the border very closely, and that ISIS members could be coming through right now, or people that are affiliated with them could be coming through, or are already here in the United States. So I just wanted to get this out there and share this with you and make sure you were all aware of this. And I highly recommend it when you go out in public, just keep your eyes peeled, be very careful. And if I were you, I would try my very best to stay away from large venues. Um, and anywhere where there's a huge amount of people, okay, lots of people around, because those are going to be the targets that they'll go after. They'll go after these, baseball games, or clubs, or somewhere where there's going to be a lot of people, a mall, things like that. And if you do go to these places and you're able to, please try to carry a self-defense tool if you're able to, and do it safely. Okay, so I just wanted to get this out there again, share this with you, make sure you're aware. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this update, please smash the like button. And also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below and hit the notification bell. And also, one more time, just wanted to announce that we are officially on Patreon now. So if you want to support us directly, you're more than welcome to. The link is down in the description of this video. And you can go check out our Patreon page and become a member there. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys all later. Everybody take care and God bless. We'll see you in the next one.